Hello, and welcome to Jiji Vista. My name is Jake Jacobson, and this is Home and Garden Animal Crossing. I found a lot of comfort watching people play Animal Crossing casually, just kind of working on projects around their towns. Today we're going to work on a few projects as well. Come with me. First things first, we have a new bridge, now we gotta finish this sidewalk. That means moving flowers. Also, say hey to Jacques, everyone. For starters, let's clean up a little bit around this new brick bridge. I really enjoy building paths around the island. This brick sidewalk is going to connect from the shopping district into the plateau woods here. Now I want this other part of town to feel kind of wild, so we'll switch to a dirt path on this side of the bridge for aesthetics. I have a lot of getting used to with the path builder. This path could use a little snazz, so let's head back home and pick up some garden lanterns, which will be a very good gateway from the woods to our town. Here you can have another quick sneak peek at my home, just the living room. It needs a lot of work, but I'm trying to brainstorm ideas for the town before I brainstorm ideas for my home. Now, ideally, I'd like these garden lanterns to be right on the edge of the bridge on either side. But it looks like the game doesn't really like that idea. So, instead, we'll put them at the end of the dirt path, like this. Now, all we got to do is go back into the path builder and fill out the sides of the bridge. And we're done. Now that's a sidewalk. Now let's take a look at our second mini project. The fountain square. I wanted the fountain square to represent the island, so I've planted one of each color of lily, as well as a pear tree, which are both native to Jiji Vista. Now, I'd like the fountain square to connect to my house, as well as the villagers' houses. Unfortunately, until I can move my mailbox, the path just won't connect to my door how I'd like. So, for now, we're going to use the dirt path to build a little walkway from the front door to the main path. Now this path is going to require some rock removal, which means it's time for pear power. Wow. Now, with that out of the way, I can bring the terracotta path right up to the front door. What if we kept going, though? We could get a similar walking path into the backyard, too. Get this pink hyacinth out of the way real quick. Oops, I accidentally make some extra paths here. I promise I'll get better at pathing eventually. And there we go. A nice dirt path. I like it. Now, I've been sitting on this park clock for a while, and maybe this is the right place for it. You know, looking around the square, there aren't really a lot of other good places to put things like park clocks and street lamps. Don't really want to put it on the corners here. Don't really want to put it inside the flowers garden. Unless, what if we extended the path? That would give us a great place to put a simple workbench as part of a Fountain Square Park as well. We can drop that simple workbench right here. Now, in order to extend this path, we've got a couple of trees we're going to need to remove. We don't have an axe right now, and I found myself rather low on the supplies to make one. We really only need tree branches though, so just a couple of That was a close one. How embarrassing would that have been? To be stung live on the internet? Whew. I'm not going to imagine it. Now that that's taken care of, let the branch collecting continue. Now that we've got an axe, we can get these trees out of the way. Goodbye, bagworm. Good riddance. Okay, now we can wrap the square back around. Y'all probably already know this, but turns out you can't round off the inside of a path. You know, since this simple workbench looks so much like a tree stump, maybe it would look good with some dirt under it. You know, make it look a little more natural. Not quite centered, huh? Well, maybe it'll look a little better if we round off these edges. Ah, guess not. Oh well. At the end of the day, it'll look just fine on the grass. Let's get this manhole cover on the path, where it makes a little more sense. I gotta say, I'm not necessarily attached to the aesthetics of this manhole, especially since, you know, we're using sidewalk and not road. But it was a gift from Goose, who was one of our original residents, and he gave it to us specifically to use for the island, so you bet I'm gonna use it. Now, let's get a nice street lamp out here. And for now, I think we're good. I'd like to add some bushes or some flowers, but I'm more than happy with the progress. Hey, what the heck is up with this? Wow, there are a lot of weeds over here. We're gonna revisit this part of the island in a future project, but for now, maybe we should just clean up a little. I knew there was one hiding. That was cold, Al. Now let's get these branches up real quick. And much better. Now that's going to do it for today's episode of Home and Garden Animal Crossing. Thank you for visiting Jiji Vista, and hopefully I'll see you again soon for another project. Thanks for watching. All right, check this out.